So team of the season may be over, but I'm going to be showing you guys my favourite best 20-0 custom tactics in FIFA 23 that I've been using during TOTS to get 20-0s and all the top rewards. If you're tired of coming up against teams like this, you can get some foot coins through MMO EXP using the link down below. You can also use code JambooUK for 5% off. So guys, I'm going to be taking you through the full tactics. We've got a very defensive one, a sort of balance, something that you can use to attack your opponent, and of course an all-out attack. If you enjoy these videos, leave a like. Let's try and hit 200. Subscribe if you're new for the best tactics on YouTube, and comment down below, what is your favourite formation? Okay, so the interesting thing about TOTS is I've not even been playing on my own account. It's been constant, you know, taking orders for other people's weekend leagues. I'm so glad to have helped so many of you guys get the top rewards as well. It will be continuing, you know, if you want to get in for Shapeshifters this weekend, link in the description. I'd love to help some of you guys out. But the point is, ignore the team, because I don't use this account. I've got the tactics on here, but I don't actually use it. So that's why the team is so outdated. But let's have a little look. So starting off, we do have the 5-1-2-2. I'd recommend using this formation to see out games. It's super defensive. The only 5-back formation in the game that actually has a CDM as well. So that is interesting. As you can see here, quite a low depth width. We've got the direct passing, of course. 6 players in the box. And that is how I would line it up if I actually used this account. So in terms of like the players you want in certain positions, for the CDM, you want a ball winner, you know, someone like a Vieira, a Kante, that sort of player. For the wing-backs, it doesn't really matter what their defending stat is, as long as they're good going forward. This is obviously a 5-back rat formation, and your wing-backs are more like attackers than they actually are defenders. 2 box-to-box centre mids, ideally. You can actually just use an attacker in one of the centre mid spots, as long as you've got someone alongside him who can defend a bit. So, for example, I've got Simons in there. If I had Neymar where Bergwijn was, that wouldn't be bad at all. You know, that sort of attacking, creative player is absolutely fine. And then just 2 quick strikers who have the skill moves and weak foot. But if we look at the instructions, stay central, getting behind, come back on defence on the strikers, cover wing on the centre mids. Obviously, those wing backs are going to be going forward, so it's useful to have the centre mids actually cover for them when that happens. We've got stay back, cover centre on the CDM. Like I say, you want an actual CDM in that position who's just going to sit in front of the defence, you know, win all the loose balls and then pass it to someone more creative. And then we just have overlap on the wing backs. Super important in my opinion. In any 5-back formation, you're doing it wrong if you don't have this overlap on. You get such broken attacking opportunities, and it is just so worth it. We've then got the 4-2-3-1, which I personally think is one of the best formations in the game for keeping the ball. So if I'm just trying to see out a game, but, you know, also want to sort of maintain the ability to attack, the 4-2-3-1 is a very good option. We've got balance, 65 on the depth, direct passing, 6 in the box, very similar. I don't tend to like fluctuate too much with the depth and stuff like that. I think especially on new gen, you don't really see a difference. It feels like you can play 100 depth and, you know, your players would still drop as if they're on 0. It takes more effect on old gen than it does new. But direct passing, 6 in the box, you guys can see there. So in this formation, you can do it one of 2 ways. If you're trying to be super defensive, you could go with 2 ball winners in the CDM spots. I prefer to have box-to-box players that can actually offer in the attack. For the cam, I would recommend a 5-star player, but the weak foot especially is important because you're going to be cutting the ball into the middle from the lamb and the ram. And then whoever the cam and strikers are, they need to be able to finish on both feet. I think that is super important. And then for the fullbacks in this formation, it doesn't really matter. They're going to be set to stay back anyway. But you can see here, we've got stay central, getting behind, balanced, come back on defence on the wide cams, but just basic on the middle. And then stay back while attacking and cover centre on the CDMs. They're just going to sit in front of the defence. I sometimes, depending on how I'm feeling, will just go balanced and have basically 2 box-to-box. But I feel like a lot of you guys will prefer it with the stay back while attacking, and then just stay back while attacking as well on the fullbacks. This isn't a formation where you need your fullbacks overlapping. You've got enough, attacking options and wide options with the lamb and the ram, and that is the 4-2-3-1. So we now go to the formation I've probably used the most, or definitely actually used the most during Team of the Season, and it's very aggressive. It is what I use. The reason for it is obviously I'm playing so many weekend leagues that any time I can save is super appreciated. So I'm basically trying to play for rage quits. I get people out of there quickly. That is the aim. So it is a press after possession loss. I'm basically just trying to score goals as fast as possible to get my opponent out of there. Not all of you will like this setup. Some of you will absolutely love it. It's super attacking. You're going to be on the front foot, but you need to be comfortable with your manual defending because it's going to leave a lot of gaps and you need to be able to fill in for that. So press after possession loss, 60 on the depth, direct passing, 6 in the box. The main thing that's important is the instructions, but the press after possession loss 4-3-2-1 was actually the meta last year. They tried to nerf it, you leave more gaps now, but it's still super OP in my opinion. We've got stay central and getting behind on the striker, stay central, stay forward, getting behind on the left as well. What you will notice is I've got come back on defense here. If you watch my tactics videos regularly, you'll probably be sick of hearing me say this, but basically you want to defend in a 4-4-2. So I have the right forward set to come back, which means that you want the right centre mid to cover centre, middle centre mid to cover centre, and then the left centre mid to cover the wing, which will make him a left mid, and then Depay a right mid just when defending. We've then got overlap on the fullbacks, and that is all you really need to know. This formation is crazy. Like, you get the fullbacks overlapping, you've got so many players in the midfield, you've essentially got 3 strikers. It's just absolutely broken. That is just where it's at. And then obviously you want an all-out constant pressure formation for if your opponent's keeping the ball like a rat, you need to be able to deal with it. So constant press, 100 depth, direct passing, 10 players in the box. And I picked the 3-4-2-1 because it's the formation that just has the most players forward. Like, just look at that on the image there. You've essentially got like 5 forwards and then 2 centre mids as well. And it's literally just stay central, getting behind, stay forward, getting behind. Everyone get forward except for the centre backs because they're useless in attack. But guys, let me know if you think you're going to keep playing FIFA. I'd genuinely be interested to know, like, where are you at currently? Because obviously, Team of the Season is like a golden period, and that has come to an end. But I'm going to keep trying to pump out content that you guys enjoy. If you have any ideas, please do let me know. But I super appreciate you all. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and peace.